Based on the data from the table, where will these functions intersect? I can see that I have two functions here, f of x and g of x. When I put in negative 3 into f of x, it gives me 2. When I put in negative 2 into f of x, it gives me 1, etc. Same thing with g. When I put in negative 3 into g of x, it gives me negative 7. When I put in negative 2 into g of x, it gives me negative 6, and so on. So if I want to know where these intersect, I would like to see where they're the same value. But if I notice, they never quite match up. But they still might intersect. They might not intersect at an integer. They might intersect at some decimal value. So let's see where they intersect. There's many ways to do this, but the easiest for me to see might be for graphing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've set up a graph here. I'd like to graph each function. I'll graph f of x first. So this is my x-axis, and this will be my y-axis, which will take turns, first f of x and then g of x. So I'll graph this point, negative 3, 2. Negative 3, 2. Negative 2, 1. Negative 1, 0. 0, negative 1. 1, negative 2. 2, negative 3. 3, negative 4. I can see my line. I'll go ahead and draw that out. And just so I can remember, this is my function f of x. Now g of x. Negative 3, negative 7. Negative 2, negative 6. Negative 1, negative 5. 0, negative 4. 1, negative 3. 2, negative 2. 3, negative 1. Which I notice they do intersect. Oh, a little bit off. I'll go ahead and label this g of x. They intersect right here. They intersect right in between 1 and 2, which is at between negative 1, between negative 2 and negative 3. Oh, check it out. Look, between 1 and 2 at 1.5, they're both between negative 2 and negative 3. So I know that must have been somewhere in between here. So the x value and the y value would have been between 1 and 2 for x is 1.5, and between negative 2 and negative 3 is negative 2.5. So I know my points intersect right here at the point at the point 1.5, negative 2.5.